Ashley Trevino might be going back to jail, and I predicted this a month ago.
Thank you guys for watching the live. And Ash wants to say one thing.
Don't let the fucking door hit you on the way out, bitch.
Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you really subscribe, girl, because we are going to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Maybe even by the summer if y'all like tap, tap, tap that little button. In today's video, we're taking a look at some breaking news where Ashley Trevino's prosecutors, the state of Texas, have filed a motion for the judge to approve for her bond to be revoked. About a month ago, I made a post on TikTok where I shared the email that I sent to the district attorney in charge of Ashley's case. So we're going to have a look at that email. We're going to have a look at some of the video clips that I shared with the district attorney. And then we're going to have a look at the recent breaking news where the motion was filed for Ashley to possibly be put back in jail. Okay, so just in case you don't know what that says, because, you know, it was kind of fast and copyrighted music and all the things, this is what the email says. Dear District Attorney, I'm writing to share several publicly available video clips involving Ash Trevino that I believe may be relevant ahead of her scheduled court appearance on Monday. Now, this email was sent on February the 1st, so this would have been before her first scheduled appearance before the judge. These clips show her discussing and mocking the circumstances surrounding her recent arrest. Given the timing and content, I feel it is important to ensure your office is aware of the material in case it is pertinent. I have included the links and files below for your review. Thank you for your time and for your work and for the work you do serving the community. So what I did is I posted Ashley's links, all of her social media links. I also posted the clips of her being obviously, intoxicated. Now, we can't prove that through a lens, but there are ways of telling if she's intoxicated. They can take hair samples, they can do blood work and things like that. There are ways to prove with circumstantial evidence, her slurring, the way she was just acting belligerent. There are ways to have enough circumstantial evidence for the judge to approve this bond revocation just based off of the clips. But I also included pictures of her holding that pew-pew as well as having that beer can in her hand. All of these are things that the DA now has in their possession because of me as well as other people on the internet. And all of this stuff is going to be used against her. So now fast forward to yesterday when Carol C. broke the news that Ashley Trevino, in fact, has had a motion filed against her where the DA is asking the judge to revoke her bond completely.
I'm breaking the not posting Ash content because I need to give you guys the news that Fiona Trevino is going back to jail. A motion was filed that reads, now comes to the state of Texas by and through her assistant county and district attorney and requests this court revoke the defendant's bond. The state would respectfully show the following. The defendant was arrested for welfare and healthcare fraud and posted a bond in the amount of $15,000 on December 18, 2025. As part of the bond, the court imposed numerous terms of the defendant was required to adhere to while her criminal case remained pending. Among the terms imposed by the court was that defendants shall not purchase, possess, or use controlled substances, alky, or pew-pews. The bond in this case should be held insufficient for the following reasons. The defendant has violated her bond conditions while currently out on bond. In January 2026 and during the pendency of this case, the defendant attended a birthday celebration at a local bar. Hint, hint, her own birthday. During the celebration, the defendant consumed alky in violation of this court's bond conditions. This violation, among others, have been posted numerous times on social media sites, including TikTok, FB, and Instagram. Wherefore, Princess consider the stay praise, the court set a hearing to determine the merits and the bond of the defendant in this case be held insufficient.
On January 21st, I posted this video to TikTok where I'm predicting the fact that Ashley might be going back to jail. And although I didn't know anything, nobody knew anything, everything is, just our opinion when we come on the internet, I had a very strong feeling that her shenanigans over her birthday weekend could land her in a lot of trouble.
Ashley Trevino may have a second warrant coming her way, and this is why. So everybody knows that this past weekend, Ashley Trevino celebrated her 37th birthday, and she was going all out, making a mockery of the court system of Ellis County, the DA, prosecutors, the judge, and everyone else involved in her case. And she did this by basically showing that she doesn't care about her felony charges or any accusations made against her by posing with a picture of herself with her birthday cake that had her mugshot. Now, this is a complete mockery of the justice system that is currently pending charges against her, awaiting, that trial in a few days. And it's going to be really interesting to see if she goes back to jail. She was also seen drinking alcohol on live stream, as well as posting with pew-pews, which are a direct violation of her bond conditions. And in Ellis County, this could result in her receiving another warrant or her bond conditions altogether being revoked, which would also land her in jail. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like videos like this, make sure you like, share, and leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts. And if you want to see more long form videos from me, head over to YouTube at Club 1901. We have fun over there. And yeah, Ashley, maybe we'll see you in jail again. Anyway, bye.
So guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, Monroe_Bell, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? After this video, go to TikTok and follow me over there. Girl, I go live over there. I hang out over there. I post clips and I give my opinions on different people, mainly Ashley Trevino, but we're starting to do like the Donut Mom, Resilient Jenkins, all the bad people on the internet, girl. So go over there and follow me. And just in case you need a little reminder of the things that Ashley Trevino was doing on her birthday to mock the justice system and the people that work very hard for Texas and Ellis County, well, here's a little reminder.
Ew, what is it doing? Anyway, I guess it's Ashley's birthday. I didn't know it was Ashley's birthday, and I don't really care. But you know what would be really funny? So do you guys think that Ashley Trevino's like bond manager or bond person, or the person that like whatever, whoever oversees that crap before she goes to court, do you guys think that they have TikTok? And if so, I hope that they're so bored this weekend that Ashley comes across their FYP and they see that allegedly she's out here breaking her bond conditions and she's not supposed to be drinking alcohol. And from what I can find out, that's pretty standard. It's not just because it's Ashley Trevino, but if you've been bonded out of jail and you have to go to court, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. That's like pretty standard. And it's going to be really interesting to see if Ashley gets the birthday gift that we all want for her, which is for her to go back to jail. That would be really funny, like body cam 2.0. That would be hilarious. Anyway, what you guys think about her outfit? Let me know in the comments, girl. And if you like short videos like this on Ashley Trevino and other gross people on the internet, hit that follow button. And if you like longer form videos, girl, while you're cleaning the house or doing your homework or whatever, girl, just head over to YouTube at Club 1901. Hang out with me over there. We have a lot of fun. And yeah, happy birthday, Ashley, I guess. Ew, gross.
I called it, right, guys? I knew that her shenanigans had to be going against something with the judicial system. You can't come out here and put your mugshot on a birthday cake and then make fun of it. Oh, you don't have a mugshot on your birthday cake. Oh, my address is blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm going to drink this alcohol and hold this pew-pew and nothing's going to happen to me because I'm the queen of TikTok. Girl, shut up. You're the queen of nothing other than felony fraud, Medicaid fraud, food stamp fraud, whatever kind of fraud you're doing, you're the queen of fraud. You're the queen of wanting money from the government, so much so that you forge documents allegedly, in my own unprofessional opinion, of course, right? You are the queen of brokies. That's what you are. You're the queen of the brokies. And you know what? You're only the queen of the brokies that commit felonies for money, that take money out of the pockets of women, families, and children who actually need it, who can't work for whatever reason, while you can work. You just want to sit on TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever you were doing back then to receive some free money for the government so you could buy hot Cheetos, bean dips, and Dr. Pepper. Ew, gross. Okay, well, we all love Dr. Pepper, and I don't even know if she drinks Dr. Pepper. I hope she doesn't drink Dr. Pepper, because then I'm not going to be able to drink Dr. Pepper. That might be good for my health, though. Anyway, watch this next clip.
So I do have court tomorrow. Prayers are greatly appreciated as well. I know a lot of people are praying on my downfall, but in reality, like I said, God has always blessed me and continues to bless me in front of y'all. So it only makes the haters madder. And that's fine if y'all think I fell off, but in reality, my name is still popping. So anyways, nobody could take the place of Ashley Trevino.
Your name is popping because you are accused of felony fraud. Hello. What are you talking about? Your name is not popping because people like you, because people like your nails, because people like your hair and your makeup and your skin color and your outfits. That's not why your name is popping, girl. Your name is popping, girl, because you don't take care of your kids. Do they have beds? You're a bad, just horrible, terrible, rotten, no good mom. You're a bad daughter. You're a bad sister. You're a bad cousin. You're probably a bad girlfriend to Fester, but we don't really care about that. You're a bad person who takes advantage of the government, who takes food out of mouths of kids who really do need it because you're greedy and you want to sit around and eat those nasty hot Cheetos and bean dip we were talking about earlier. Nobody wants to be you. Nobody likes you. Nobody's jealous of you. And all you do is come on the internet and say bad things about people's moms. You say people are fat. You say people are jealous. You say people are obsessed. You say people are stalkers. But yet you're the one that comes online. If you don't want people to watch you, then don't come online. But the one thing that she needs to know is that nobody that watches her, nobody that watches my videos of her or TikTokers videos of her or other YouTubers videos of her, none of us are jealous of her. Nobody wants to be her or be around her or be like her. Think about the people that show up to her court cases or her court appearances, whatever they're called. It's a paid YouTuber who we're not going to mention his name because we don't want him to have views, and her dad. Those are the only people that show up. Oh, right. And Uncle Fester, because, well, somebody's got to pay his mortgage. Before I play this next clip, I want to give a huge shout out to a TikToker that goes by the name Mucinex. I love their content. When I need content, really quick, fast clips where I can just download the clips, react to them, and get the content out to you. She is one of my favorite TikTokers. I've got a lot more coming up that I'm going to be showcasing. But if you're not following Mucinex on TikTok, head on over there after you follow me on TikTok and follow her as well.
God is working right now.
That's what happens when God's in control. That's right.
It's for a reason.
For him to confuse the enemy.
Wait a minute. No, I have to stop the clip really quickly. What do you mean that God is confusing the enemy? Who is he confusing? How is he confusing anybody? This court appearance that she went to is basically an arraignment. Are you Ashley Trevino? Yes. How do you plead? Not guilty. Do you have a lawyer, or are you going to try to get a public defender, which I don't even think she would be able to because of the severity and the charges that she's facing. But whatever, I'm not a legal expert. I don't really know about that. But what are you talking about? That's what happens when God is in control. Do you mean the fact that she was arrested because God's in control? The fact that she has been arraigned because God is in control? The fact that the prosecutors have come out and asked for her bond to be revoked because she was violating her bond conditions because she can't set down the glass of alcohol or put down pew-pews. Is that what you mean by God's in control? Who's the enemy that he's confusing? Your daughter? Is your daughter the one that God is confusing? Is that what you mean? Because she's the enemy. You think the state of Texas is the enemy? The state of Texas is not the enemy. boyfriend. Like, what kind of dad doesn't hold their child accountable for their actions? Like, and he's like a member of the church. He's not a pastor, but like a deacon, maybe. Is that what he is? How can he say these things to or about his daughter with integrity? That's so weird to me. Those are the kind of people, the kind of like religious people I don't like to be around. Listen, I love Jesus. Jesus is my baby. But people like that give religion a bad name. And he is doing nothing but making Ashley think that she's something that she's not. And that's gross.
For a reason. For him to confuse the enemy, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that he looked at the evidence and he said, don't worry about it.
We got this.
Yep.
He said, you got this, Ash. I said,
Amen. Praise
thank
God.
you.
All right.
So he don't even know another court date, time, date, nothing. So it might be a month, it might be 5 months, we don't know.
Yeah.
So it was rescheduled, and yeah, I feel like God is on our side.
Okay, anyway, actually we do know a new court date. It's like March 19th or 20th. Girl, I don't really know. It's somewhere around there. Don't worry, we'll update you on what happens during that court appearance. But that's if she doesn't get her bond actually revoked, and if the judge doesn't rule that she has to go back to jail. Now, I do want to make something very clear. Just because her bond is revoked does not mean that she's going to go back to jail. They could just give her stricter bond conditions. They could put her on house arrest. They could increase fines. They could do all these other things. They could increase, anything. It doesn't mean she's going to go to jail. Now, of course, we all hope she goes to jail because that's the only thing, in my opinion, that's going to make her learn a lesson. But only time's going to tell what's going to happen. But it's very possible that she could be arrested before that next court date. So, girl, if you're not subscribed here on YouTube and following me on TikTok, make sure you go do it. Okay.
Anything you want to say to the people for part 2?
Prayers.
Still keep them.
Yep.
It's not over yet.
Nope.
Ashley Trevino, appreciate your time.
In this next clip, Ashley Trevino is comparing herself to 2K. If you don't know who 2K is, he's another very popular live streamer on TikTok. He does battles and all those things. Overall, he's a pretty positive guy. He has had some controversy. He is also the father to Brie Olsen's baby. He currently has full custody of their child. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's a perfect person and he's the most perfect influencer to look up to. But overall, he is a pretty good guy. And I do think that he's trying to make a change and better himself for his followers and most importantly for his son. Anyway, I posted a clip of 2K doing Bible study, and Ashley must have saw that clip because this is her response to it.
You know what's so crazy is that a lot of these people, when 2K was right there and he had his Bible, right, and he took it to Miami for his birthday because he's a firm believer in God as well.
That's good.
No, but I'm saying, like, a lot of them were like, oh, he talks about God, he's a prayer warrior, blah, blah, blah. But when I do it, they come at me with hate. But I got my Bible sitting over there that was homemade by, or handmade by somebody's mom.
Let them talk.
And I'm like, they're so weird. They're legit weird. Like, they pick and choose. Like, he goes out for his birthday, celebrates it, and he leaves his child behind, but it's not a problem. But when I do something, it's a problem.
Oh, because crazy. He was looking at me a little weird at that little wrestling thing.
Sure.
Okay, so if you don't know what clip I'm talking about and 2K and the whole Bible thing, here's that clip. It was his birthday weekend. He did like a yacht party. It's all over TikTok, girl. Like, it was a thing. They had a good time. There was a little bit of controversy, but it's not a TikTok or influencers if there's not controversy, right? But anyway, this is the clip the day after, which is actually the day of his birthday, I believe. So this is the clip that Ashley's talking about.
All right, y'all. I know y'all been waiting for me to go live, but me and the homie Hippo.
Yes, sir, ski.
We was having a worship ceremony going on in the whip for a while. It was
Quit digging in your butt and getting your words, man.
just get in it. Headed to the B&B right now. We're gonna start battling. We're gonna have a good day on live. I love you guys.
But the fact that Ashley is comparing herself to 2K's birthday weekend is wild. There's several things that are majorly different. 2K was not out on bond. 2K did not allegedly commit felony fraud like you did, allegedly. 2K does take care of his kids, or his kid. 2K does take care of his kid. 2K does have full custody of his kid. 2K sees his kids every day and not on FaceTime. 2K takes care of his mom. He retired her so that she could help him raise his son. 2K makes sure that his mom and his siblings are taken care of, that they feel loved, cherished, and appreciated. You do none of those things. 2K is very appreciative of his fans. He says it all the time. 2K is overall a positive person. Now, is he going to pop off every once in a while? Yeah, we're all human. We are all going to feel passion about things from time to time. That doesn't make us bad people on the internet. That just makes us passionate about the cause that we're talking about. But Ashley Trevino, you are not the same. You are gross. You talk bad about people. You're racist against everybody, including your own race. You victim blame victims of crimes. You call people all these nasty, gross names when the reality is that's what you think about yourself. So comparing yourself to 2K, now girl, I know as a creator that you're just rage baiting the audience. You want the follows, you want the clicks, you want the views. So of course you're going to say stuff like that. I understand that. But most of the people don't know what she's doing. Guys, when she says stuff like that, she doesn't really think that. She doesn't really believe it. She's just saying that to get a reaction out of you. In my opinion, Ashley Trevino does not have self-confidence, self-love, self-esteem, self-respect, or self-awareness. But what do you guys think? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, make sure you like and subscribe. And girl, go ahead and share this video out to your friends. I will be going live later today on TikTok. We're going to talk about the fact that Theo Fester asked to see my body. Like, why does he want to see my body? That's so weird and gross. So make sure you're following me over there. If you haven't guessed by now the theme of this video, just go follow me on TikTok. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys real soon. Until next time, bye. And thank you for sending me gifts on TikTok. You guys are like so sweet. Mwah.